California. But today, two AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the LA Chargers.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Here now is Cam Little out to get us started. And we are underway here in Los Angeles. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Long story, it's a lot. Now my circle's so small that it's closer to a dot. They thought I was repping Grape Street. I'm turning up the watch, speeding up the beat.
On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's where you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
A run once more with Hampton. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
Evades the tackler, and now some space. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly, it's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku. Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll make it second down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. This is 2nd and 8. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He's got a man, it's his fullback. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
On first down, hits Hampton, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on 3rd down. Here's Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Chargers first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
A draw play, Hampton. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it 2nd and 7. Here's Herbert. Flush to his right. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And it's 3rd and 4 now. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far in the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
They will run for it with Hampton. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call.
First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Hampton. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Omarion Hampton taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chargers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Jaguars nothing.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. That's caught. It's Travis Hunter. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Travis Hunter. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down.
Now Lawrence.
Jaguars.
Open man. This is Brenton Strange, the tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
16 yards.
16 more on that one and another first down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Lawrence to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Finds Tootin out of the backfield. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Tootin. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Touchdown,
Bashal Tootin taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7.
I'm not sure if they done or not. I'm not sure that they want to stop it. It's cold, the blood is hot as hot. The hearts of the
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, and they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Herbert. He'll get this complete to Trey Harris. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 62 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Ladd McConkey in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chargers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Jaguars 7.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with Lawrence's arm, they may give him a shot to let this thing rip downfield. We'll see. Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going? I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Tootin. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
By Derwin James. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Jacksonville.
On first down, back to Tootin. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
At the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
Lawrence will throw. They'll roll him out right. That's complete. He's got Tootin. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. On third down, Tootin. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A pickup of 2 yards. First down, Jaguars.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Being chased out left. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Lawrence. And this one too low.
At this point in the game and the situation you're in, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps and soon.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9. And they need 10 yards out of it on third. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He's going to launch it for Washington. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Charger drive about to get going. Now, right now, they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
73 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to Hampton on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Again, it's Hampton. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Third down and 10.
Hampton, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Flushed out right. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback, and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage, and that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
The tackle made by Eric Murray.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 33. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
It's a gain of 2.
On third down, here's Hampton. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to fourth down.
30-yard line. A gain of only
How about this? They'll change it at the line. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. That's another Chargers first down. First down and goal to go.
Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Omarion Hampton with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Dicker down to tack on the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Pushes past him. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. Here's Lawrence. Rolling to his right. And got his man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know, in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
2nd and 10. Now Lawrence. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
First down.
This quarterback now just 7 of 15 so far, but he's got a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Lawrence. His throw incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Let's go.
But to throw again is Lawrence. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll get this out to Tootin. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it'll be 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence. And this one is incomplete. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Charger drive about to get going. A real chance for them to salt this game away after that turnover on downs, holding a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 109 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. Right back to him on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Back to throw here, Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll work inside here, Hampton. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. And he'll go down at the 28. And no move to get Herbert off the field. They're going for this.
28-yard line. A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They snap it to Herbert. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Antonio Johnson. And the Jaguars are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
Dion Henley on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup.
Again, it's Tootin. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A big play looming on third down.
Tomlinson on the tackle. A loss of 2 yards.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Steps away to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Trevor Lawrence.
It's Khalil Mack that time, shooting in there to get him to the ground.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Derwin James with a pick. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Well, there's a time and a place for everything. Down 2 scores late in the fourth. I get it. Now is the time to throw it downfield, but that one might just write an end to this ball game.
Yeah, I hear all the time how critical I am of play calls. Not in this situation.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Johnson. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up first and goal at the 5.
First down and goal to go at the 5-yard line.
Here we go, first and goal. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown.
How to give you some kind of chance. Good luck. Good game, though.
Need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
Going after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So 15 ticks remaining as they line up for the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's second down. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Herbert now to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. So it's a win here for the LA Chargers. And it was thanks to the fine play of their quarterback, CD, Justin Herbert.